Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, adults and children of all ages, the 1216 podcast is back to bring you the greatest podcast in the world. If you ever click the 7 Dragon Balls, then that means you wish for us to come true. And we are here, live in full effect, with and 16 to make up the greatest tag team, the 1216 podcast.
Fucking fool, man. Yes. We are back. We are back after missing last week because it was only one solo leveling episode because One Piece went on break. Had no clue it was going on break until the day
until,
of. Funny as hell.
You know why?
Yeah.
That's why I went on break, yeah.
Oh, that's why I went on break?
Yeah, because the death. So,
Okay.
So to say, you know what? No episode. So very much understandable.
Man, so yeah, went on break last week, so we didn't have a One Piece episode last week. So this week we are back with 2 solo leveling episodes and one Piece episode, episode 9 and 10 and
97. Yeah.
Man. So we can go ahead and kick it off with
we start off with solo.
Yeah, we can kick it off with solo. Episode 9. That was the episode. Yeah.
You've been hiding your true skills.
Yeah, that episode is picking up like right after the end where we, with the criminals and all that kind of stuff going into the dungeon. So the episode turned out to be a lot different than what I thought was gonna happen. So, we kind of thought the criminals, we didn't trust the criminals. We thought the criminals were kind of, they were kind of gonna run loose and maybe do some stuff. We had to be wary of them, but it wasn't them who we had to worry about. It was the motherfucker who was in charge.
I heard about the protector.
Yeah, buddy in the suit. So he was, when we were talking about it, I wasn't 100% sure, but they did confirm it that he was the other dude who appeared when Jin Woo had appeared back in the hospital. Well, not appeared back in the hospital, but when they took him to the hospital and whatnot, he was there with the other blonde guy who we get to see as well in this episode and the next episode. So yeah, that turned my head for a spin because I was not expecting that, bro.
Bro, and for some reason I felt sorry for them. The criminals. Nigga, what? They was just doing their thing. They wouldn't even. They were just. One, I don't agree with the system that the more dungeons they go to, it lowers their sentence. Mm-hmm. I don't agree with that too much because, fucking, I could commit a crime. I do a few dungeons. I get out. I did my time, and now I'm back out.
Or anything, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So with that, but outside of that is like, I wasn't expecting that, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
How are you in charge and then
he just wanted to
just
kill
flex
people.
on niggas like that?
Yeah, he just wanted to kill people. That's the only reason he was holding his position and whatnot, so he can essentially do whatever he wanted. Because like we learned earlier on with the other guy and his strike team and how they tried to kill Jin Woo and all that kind of stuff. What goes on in the dungeon essentially stays in the dungeon unless nobody makes it out. You know what I mean? So if you don't make it out, the story is what I make it out to be, So, and that's essentially what he was saying. But yeah, the tables got turned on him. You fuck with the wrong group.
Real fast.
You fuck with the wrong group. Yeah.
You should left them niggas who hit the double dungeon alone.
Man, specifically y'all got Jim.
Yeah, he was not. He came. He wasn't playing, bro. He wasn't playing around. Once he came back, Mr. Kim was injured. I got so much respect for the man, bro. Mr. Kim with the one arm. He went toe to toe with his swordsmanship is raw. Yeah. And the fact that you can reclass, I think that's the reclassing that he did going from a mage to attacker, I think may come into effect right now with this current episode. There's some thoughts that I tab between with the we'll get there with it. Yeah. So I was like, man, that could be his job. So it's interesting to see. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. Now he definitely held it down for him.
We got inside the chat. 1216 x 5496. I know we was doing a takeover episode with Toxic Gaming, but
Hell no.
Toxic Gaming is in the building.
Oh,
Shout out
what's
Toxic
going
Gaming. You
on?
know I know this is a collab episode this time,
I'm dead. No, all in all,
but
solid
let's get it. Yeah.
episode. We really got to see Jinwoo go crazy against Buddy Ass with the purple hair and everything. He got some skills, what was it, the stealth skill and all that kind of stuff.
Elf.
Yeah,
Ooh, boy.
from going up against him, because even though Buddy was invisible, it didn't really like phase Jinwoo. He was able to like get around it
Still sense.
and work his way through it and it. I mean, it's really just something to see. Like, imagine trying to fight somebody really strong. I forgot what rank he is, maybe B or somewhere between like B or A
B,
or something
B,
like that. Yeah,
B.
yeah. And
He was a B rank,
fighting
yeah.
a B rank that you can't see. Not just him being a B rank, but the fact that you can't see where he's coming from, what he's
Yeah.
doing. But Jin was able to, put his shit all together and went to work on him. Like, to
Man, went
scare
straight to
Buddy
work.
the way he did, bro, that he's getting colder and
Hey,
colder as the episodes go on.
our boy leveled up.
Hey, he's solo leveling. Fuck you talking about?
Man, dog. That man, Jinwoo's something different, bro, because especially in the fight itself between him and the B ranker, the bloodlust. I think he can sense bloodlust, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And that's the whole reason why he even got that ability to kind of like right here, I'm gonna fuck you up then. And he put that stuff right to use in the next episode.
Bruh. Man.
But this one ultimately ended pretty good
great.
though. The episode ended pretty good.
It was great.
Yeah.
Between this one and the episode we're about to cover, I liked episode 9 more than I liked episode 10. But episode 10 wasn't a bad episode by far, because it does. We're gonna get into it. It has fighting and it has some more information and whatnot. More information and a bit more world building too. So
yeah.
I mean, we can go ahead and get into that. Yeah, we can go ahead and get into that now.
Yeah, because I think there's pretty much nothing else from us from the other one. No. But I know we start off with 10 with old girl leaving the B rank healer. She was hanging it up. She was one of those things where it was like,
I mean, we've seen it from
I understand
from all
it though.
Time. Yeah, we've seen it from all this time. Yeah. She couldn't really. She wasn't built for that. I mean, she was, she got a high level, but her mentality, she can't handle battles and all that kind of stuff that comes with it. Even though she does have the power, just because you're powerful doesn't mean you can go in and do all that kind of stuff, So, yeah, it's unfortunate to see her go. I'm pretty sure we'll see her character again at some point.
Yeah.
What she basically said was like, whenever you're around where I'm going to, just hit me up or something like that. So I figured like at some point he's gonna do some traveling around the world and all that kind of stuff, and then he'll end up meeting her again at some point. Maybe by that point she'll
no, currently he's traveling right now, right?
At the end, I believe. At the very end.
Yeah, so. Yeah. He just take off for his new the new job because apparently he got a new quest. The new quest is time for a job change.
Yeah. So I'm wondering what that
kind of ties into.
It goes to what 12 was talking about. Yeah, with the old man, Mr. Kim.
Is that like a reclassing his job type stuff so him to learn more from hand to hand to he got healer effects because he has the potions with him at all times to other shit, or is it like an actual actual job?
Yeah,
which I don't believe it is. I don't believe it's actual job. I'll stay far away from that theory. It's an actual job, unless he's going to get reclassed.
It's gonna be something to get him stronger.
Yeah, this episode definitely brought out some more world building, like you said, man. Because we get Buddy, who he had killed the brother.
Oh, well, that too. Yeah,
the brother that's out to kill him. Had popped up. His name popped up again. He had the conversation with the dude who was leaving out, which is like, hey, look, I'm just saying, be careful. Yeah, I'm just saying, be careful. We get S rank hunters after you, so that clears up our theory.
Yeah.
Buddy obviously was an S rank hunter. And he's now after Jinwoo. He trying to get their revenge.
What he basically
anyway,
said,
you see,
what he basically said was, S rank hunters can do whatever the fuck they want to. So
whatever they
be
want.
careful.
That's, that's on them. They
Yeah,
go. They just
yeah.
go.
Because they're that powerful, they can essentially do whatever they want to. So you gotta watch out because he's at some point he's gonna be coming in. Like we already saw, Jin Woo
For that
haven't seen it,
ass.
but we
Yeah.
saw it. Whenever he finishes up all the stuff that he has to do as far as business, just know you on my list, and when I get to you, I'm coming.
The top of the shit
I'm
list.
coming.
As well as the shit when we heard about with the island raid. We had a little bit of that too, the sprinkle
Yeah,
with it.
that's coming.
I can't wait to see what happens with that because it's still interesting to me. But it clears up our theory that of course you can use your powers freely. But you have other players now contacting each other. And if other players are contacting each other, are the players all reawaking S rankers that are now starting to reach out to Jinwoo like, yeah, nigga, I know you got awakened, nigga, because old White Tiger, he know he got awakened,
Now
as well as got
he was able to figure it out. Yeah,
put
because
together.
what I was saying when I was watching it is he keeps popping up. He named 3 different incidences, and every time his name was
Yeah,
always involved in it in some way. I was like, once okay, maybe a fluke, but 3 times, bro, no, that's something.
nah,
That's
like
something. There's something to it.
it's like 3 times surviving a Buster call.
Yeah, because it was funny as hell. Because it was what was the double dungeon was the first one,
Double
the
dungeon, the
hunters,
brother incident,
and then I what was the third one
and
was
and then
the
and then
dude, the
the
purple
prison, the
hair
prison,
dude, the purple
yeah,
hair dude going crazy. So
the
they
prison, yep.
survived all 3 of those situations with different people involved in in all 3 situations, but he was
But
the
not all
main through,
three.
the main through.
Two of them was the same. Was the same. So two situations was the same. Remember, because the girl and the other guy,
But that's what I'm saying. He was the
Mr.
only
Kim.
line through all 3. Oop.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was
Through
the
all
only
three,
one through
yeah.
all 3. Everybody else
And then
fluctuates.
they had two. Who was inside the? Oh yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, man, this is
Mm-hmm.
getting good, bro. This is getting good, and it looks like next week gonna be even better now.
Man,
God damn, this
yeah.
is getting better and better, ain't it?
I'm really wondering what the whole thing is with the, like you said, with the job reclassification and what else gonna happen with that. Whether, like you said, become a healer or do like long range
Mm-hmm.
weaponry or creating weapons or you know what I mean,
Yeah.
or something like that. I'm really
It,
interested to
it
see
is.
what that'll
It's
be.
limitless.
You feel me? At this point, it definitely is. I really can't wait to see what that is. And then the more with the White Tiger Guild, I want to see
Mm-hmm.
how that connection with the dude who kind of, who kind of found out the secret and everything, but it seems to be like they're on a common accord. They're going to be able to trust each other at the
Oh
moment, it
yeah.
seems. So I wonder how that all,
Especially after
goes
spending,
forward.
spending that money.
Yeah. I wonder how that all goes forward. Will he like give them information or what all what all happens with that kind of stuff? Especially with what we talked about with Buddy gonna the S rank brother coming for him. Like,
Yeah,
would he kind of get information to help him or find out more information about his brother or what? So we'll see.
yeah. Because we learned about the White Tigers, I think, in episode 4 or 5.
Something like that.
Because
Mm-hmm.
because the guild master was out, was fighting against one of them. One of them. He was the leader of the White Tigers. So the old man who had came back and sparred, but ended up
Mm-hmm.
beating the
Yeah.
students. Yeah, so we know that for a fact that he is one of the gonna be inside the involved. But should be very fucking interesting.
Very.
I'm excited to see where we go with this. It's a lot of things going through my damn head right now with the way that this is gonna plan out, bro.
Man, yeah, because it's more than just cool fight scenes, fight scenes and stuff. Now we're starting to get introduced to other characters, and the world is starting to open up, and it really don't know where it's going. Have no clue, no clue at
Man.
all.
But let's see. Was there anything else that was missed from this shit? Because I know there's a few theories that can be popped up, but I don't think for me, both episodes definitely 9 was 9 out of 10, and this one right here was also a 9 out of 10 for me as well. Because just the information we got from it, and I do enjoy that we're starting to pick up on a lot more world building now.
9 and 8 for me. Uh, I like the world building and all that kind of stuff, but I kind of felt cheated with the kind of half-ass fight scenes. That's all. Just not what I,
Which is understandable. The montage.
which I've come. You know, I'm not after what we've seen so far in this show, and then to kind of give us that. But I understand it was really just to give you some stuff and to help, still progress the story forward and
Yeah,
whatnot. It's kind of like how with SLF, how they're kind of they don't show you the travel between the shit anymore, like they kind of did in
yeah,
the very
yeah.
beginning, just to save time and help
It's the
progress the story
budget.
forward.
It's
Funny as
it's the
hell.
budget.
Funny as hell. So I'm okay with it. I really am okay with it. But that's the only reason I'd say 8 instead of a 9, just because I kind of felt cheated with the fight scenes. That's it.
For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Understandable, for sure. I give it 9 only because of the theory that came behind it.
Yeah,
Theories that popped up
with the
as I was
job
watching
shit.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So this should be interesting, brother. This should be really fucking interesting.
Yeah.
All in all, man, 2 good episodes, two
Yep.
good episodes, bro.
Yep. How many are in the season?
I think we're gonna do 12, so it should be. If it's, I
10
hope
out of
it's
10?
24. I hope it's 24, but I think they're gonna stop at 12.
End
So
up cutting it
next
in
week, and then a
half,
week after
shit.
next, and it would make sense because he's going
On the journey.
learn his new job. Yeah, so it will make sense. We
And get a
have
brief
as next.
intro to that on the next, kind of 2 episodes, and
Mhm.
then kind of fade off and set you up for the next big thing that's going to be
Next
coming
season
when it comes back. Okay, we'll see.
on some on some Ichigo follow from the
I don't
sky
like
shit.
that. I don't like that. I like seasons
We
just
know from
giving us
Bleach,
the
the
whole
same
thing
thing from Bleach.
going through, but hey, it is what it is. It is
That's
what it
that
is.
Bleach treatment when
Yeah, Bleach
Ichigo
should be coming
dumbass is
back
falling.
sometime this year too, shouldn't it? The next part.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Bunch of
haven't
stuff
I haven't
coming
heard
this
any
year,
more.
man.
I haven't heard any more word from it, but I know for a fact that that definitely is on the list.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff. We got that. Slime's coming back. My Heroes coming back. Fairy
Mm-hmm.
Tales coming back. Oh man.
Hunter Hunter's coming back.
I ain't heard nothing about
Yeah,
that.
Hunter is coming back. It's they finna fix the ending and go on to explain more of the. So I'm excited for that. Excited for that, bro. We get some more Chimera ants. Probably not, but we get some more something. Hopefully he does. Hopefully Gene Freaks is in the deadbeat dead in this comeback.
All right, we can get into the last part of the show, which is what is it, 1097? I think we said it
In
was
'97, yep. Because
1097 of One Piece.
we speaking about dads already. So
I am dead, yeah,
who
right.
popped up in this episode?
Yeah. So we get to see Luffy's dad, like 12 said. Luffy's dad, Dr. Vegapunk, they end up meeting up on Ohara. I think they said like 3 months after or whatever it was, the Buster call and everything had happened. And essentially, when they get there, they were really just going there to, lay flowers and pay respects because they both knew Clover, which is crazy to see such a
Man,
big, a huge world, but like these important characters and they're linking up over time and all that kind of stuff and what it's gonna end up doing for the future is just really crazy to see. We got to
and
see
they
Harden.
know him. They
Yeah.
know him.
Yeah, I was gonna say we get to see Harden, who we've seen a couple of times with we got to see him when he was a kid with the whole Big Mom stuff, and then we got to see him at Dressrosa and him being part of Luffy's group, and now we know he has a connection with the saving of the books and all that kind of stuff. So whenever the Straw Hats do end up going to Elbaf, because we know it's gonna happen, you have that link there. We see Saul is still alive. He's the
So
yeah. I just said, hey, we see Saul is still alive. We have him sitting there guarding the library. We'll have that link with him and Robin as well. So,
the captain of the Giants,
bro,
Jaguar D.
it's
Saul,
crazy, dog.
the captain.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
did you peep that dragon when he walked up? Because Vegapunk was when Dragon walked up. Vegapunk said, "Who are those people over there?" Oh, he said, "Oh, those are the giants. already made sure that they was good in my book. Basically, he checked them niggas
Nah, he did.
himself.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come
That's what. Of
on,
course, that's what he does.
hey,
Come on
what?
now. And I was gonna say,
And this
believe it or
is
not, that's before he becomes revolutionary.
revolutionary.
Exactly, revolutionary army dragon, uh, which is crazy.
This is this is right after what he was doing. I can't say still.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you don't know, but right after what he was doing, that
Oh.
led to this.
Okay.
So
Okay. I'm gonna have to check
a
that out.
lot of connections and hints that was just thrown at us
Because there
inside
was
here.
something that he said. I forgot exactly what it is off the top of my head, but it was something he said in the conversation with
Big
Vegapunk,
Buck.
which I, it's gonna blow me that I don't know it off the top of my head. But it's something specific. If you all are watching the episode and whatnot, go back and there's something in their conversation that Dragon says to him that kind of makes me feel like something in his past has caused him to take these kind of steps, lead this path or something. You know what I mean? Something along that kind of lines. Because I'm kind of
Dragon or Vegapunk?
no Dragon.
Dragon, something
Yeah,
inside his line to take the steps. Yeah,
yeah.
nigga, I told you to read, bro. I keep
I
telling you,
see,
punk, you have to
but
read.
you see, I don't read, but
I
you
keep
see,
telling you to
but you
read,
see
bro.
where my head is at. Like, bro, it's something in his past that causes him to take the steps that he's taken as far as what he was doing, kind of like a freedom fighter at first, but then what happened at Ohara takes him even further that he needs to create the
Yeah,
army to be able to protect, to figure out what happened. You know what I mean? What's going
yeah.
this whole void century is so fucking important, bro. Like it's ridiculous. Like I'm gonna continue to say this shit as long as we in fucking Egghead and as long as
Getting,
these episodes are dropping about how important the Void Century is, because they talk more about it in this episode as well. Not just them, but when we get back to Shaka, the other Vegapunk, and how he talks about
yeah.
the
But we only spoke about 200 years ago. 200 years ago
yeah, yeah,
for that
yeah.
part. Yeah.
With the robot, the giant robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
But
how
the conversation.
it's about how the countries, the 20 countries rebelled against the one to
Mm-hmm.
become the world government. So I want to, me, I want to know like what was wrong with them and their ideals or whatever that they thought that they should do that. You know what I mean? I don't really think that they were bad. Because you see
No,
what
it
the
was
world
not. It
government
was not.
is. You get what I'm
The world
saying?
government is corrupt. These
Exactly.
niggas are corrupt.
Exactly. So it's like, what was so great about them and their ideals that they were preaching that led to 20 other countries wanting to revolt against them? If
Rebel and
you know what I mean,
yeah.
and just basically wipe them out. You know what I mean? That's exactly what he said. Erase them from history. But because of the poneglyphs, we know that their history is still in the world. It just has to
Mm-hmm.
be put together so we know. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey, look, and the funny thing is, Dragon hints at what he did in his past in a conversation
Mm-hmm.
that nobody probably caught.
He
Except what he was doing in his past
he
during
said
the conversation
he said
with
what he was
Vegapunk.
doing.
It was a blatant hint. It was a
Mm.
blatant hint,
I'm gonna
like
have to go back and
nigga,
rewatch it.
boom,
Okay.
and
I'm gonna have
then
to
it's
go
like,
back and
oh
rewatch it.
damn, wait, nigga, is you makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Okay.
But hey, that conversation alone, fucking mind blowing. But keep going. Like we got all of fucking Vegapunk's
Mm.
things. What each one of them does. He explained how his fucking brain is now the antenna that once a day replenishes. Which is pretty fucking cool, bro.
Bro.
Because now at this point you got
And his goal and what he wants to do for humanity to share the same brain and whatnot and be able to have like essentially know everything in the world there is to know, essentially. You know what I mean? Because everybody is joined together. Everything that they learn and know gets updated so that everybody has access to it.
uh-huh.
It's ridiculous. Man, it's something. It's really something.
This world building is getting outrageous. How the hell do we go peak to peak to peak?
No,
come on
I
now.
didn't. I listen after watching Wano or whatnot. I had no clue how it could get. I mean, I know at some point when the whole war gets there, but I didn't expect the arc right after it to like be that much better this early on. Like it's crazy.
Immediately,
It's crazy.
immediately,
It's
brother.
crazy. Because
Especially
it's not
since
really
fucking.
it's not really secluded just to Wano like that really was. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This
It's
has world implications. Everything that we've kind of wanted to know for all of this time is kind of getting shoved in your face almost all at once.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous, but it's not shoved like in a bad way. It's like, wow, this is crazy.
This is really happening.
This is
This is
crazy.
really what's happening.
My favorite conversation, like I said, I've said this a couple of times so far. It has
Oh
nothing to do
yeah,
with Luffy. Luffy is not involved in it at all. But what it does for the world and just it's
that's coming up
mind
soon
blowing.
too.
It's yeah. I was talking about that a couple of episodes ago. It's not too far off. It's
Yeah,
just about a. It
yeah.
was like
It's
I said,
coming up
like a
soon.
month and a half off before we get there, and it's really
Yeah.
going to blow your minds for real.
Oh,
And it has
that's
to
just
do with
that.
it. It does have. I can say this. It does have to do with because they said at this point they think one of our characters killed somebody else, right? Right? That has happened
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
anime, correct?
yeah.
I
It's
just
happened in
want to make
anime.
sure it's
Yes, it's
not
happened.
blurring with me reading the manga.
Sa-
Okay, so they know.
Killed.
Yeah, so they know then. It
Yes,
has something to do. Okay,
yes,
it has
yes.
something to
It
do with
was
one of our
flashback.
characters for sure. And just know this conversation. Man,
Yeah.
oh man, it's
I
hey,
don't know, bro.
listen.
Nigga, you peep Lucci putting the mask on, get
At the
ready to come
end,
to Egg
at
Hill
the
Island.
end, yeah, at the end, that shit was crazy. I was at first I was wondering who it was, but then when when you walked up and started picking it up and putting it down, I was like, oh okay, that's where we are now.
And the fucking bird, the bird.
That's where we are now, man. That's where we are now. It's just really good episode, man. Really, really good episode.
Yeah, and then they shot back to fucking I don't know how they always somehow relate Luffy and his love of stag beetles to One Piece
Oh yeah,
still.
that shit was funny as
Because
hell.
when Bonnie activated the saber and she had
All the
passed out
bugs
because
came.
fucking things coming for it. Hey, I'm so glad Luffy was tapping her arm. Because
I am
it was
dead.
laid out. Nigga.
Hey, he was jumping on
I
Shirahoshi,
know.
so it
Yeah,
is what it
yeah.
is.
I thought Goku was a menace to the kid. This nigga
Hell
Luffy
no,
menace in general.
Pat.
We got something different.
Hey,
You are a girl.
hey, ain't no better.
He said he took the kid.
Man, they trying to run
Man,
games.
man.
But all in all, solid episode, man. Really good episode.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait for more to
See how
come.
Chopper geeked out about
The doctor shit and
facts.
medicine and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
about he
yeah.
gets to learn about medicine.
Uh,
Oh, so you know a lot about medicine? Hmm.
yeah.
Take off flying and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Luffy's a fucking pro flyer. Talking about something. He looks like this. How Sanji feels.
Man, this making me want to get back to reading. No cap, I really want to. I think I might start reading. I really
Or
want
yeah,
to
he
know
said
what's
that
going on.
last week too.
Yeah, I really
I
want to
just
know
want
what's
you.
going
I
on at this point.
Dragon. That would be really about Dragon.
Mm.
I just want you to know about that nigga.
Yeah,
But you not to be
the fact
chapters
that
away
they're
from.
yeah, I was going to say the fact that they're actually talking about him and his backstory. I thought the whole big stuff going on was really about Kuma and his backstory, but now the fact that you talk about Dragon, I mean, I kind of should have thought that it had Dragon to do with it, because they helped form they were the three leaders of the
Yeah.
creators, the founders of the Revolutionary Army, Dragon, Ivankov, and Kuma. So I should have kind of known, but I'm definitely gonna get back to
Bartholomew
reading because
Kuma.
I want to know about Dragon. I really do, and why he's the way he is, why
And
he's chosen to
it's
take
just
this
like
stance.
it's a little sprinkle. That's all. They
Okay,
give us just enough,
okay,
just enough.
okay, for sure.
But this was definitely a. I think every episode with Egghead's gonna be a 10 out of 10 for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. it's just like that. Every episode, it only gets better.
Yeah.
Every episode will be better than the preceding
No.
one. Like
After reading that, it really does. It just continues to push the story forward. Like there's no kind of real sitting around, kind of not doing anything, or sitting around kind of stuck in one location doing stuff. It's continuously after where it just from what I've read, it's continuously moving forward. Now it may kind of have felt stagnant with them standing and having a conversation, but when you realize what the conversation does for future episodes coming, then it makes sense why they kind of have to stop and talk about stuff to keep it going.
Yeah.
Just know it's after you saw the ending, the very end of this episode, just know it's really about to start picking up. So we're gonna actually have fights and stuff coming. It's not just gonna be talking and stuff. Just know. Just know the fights are about to start rolling in, but the information, that's the thing. The fights are going to start rolling in, but the information doesn't stop coming.
Nigga, that nigga name is Goated for a reason, bro. Stop playing with him, bro.
Hell no.
Stop playing with him.
So yeah, man. So we'll see what continues to come. I mean, we know, but I mean, episode format, so we can talk about it and everything. But really excited for you all to see who are just anime only and just continuing to keep up with the pod and all that kind of stuff on for weekly episodes and everything. Just know you got a lot of good stuff coming, man. I'm so excited for y'all, and I'm so excited to continue to talk about this as episodes continue to come out, man.
A hell of a lot. But again, man, thank you for the break. Break was needed. Of course, want to make sure you put respect on there for Toriyama. Oda, I hope you're doing good out there. I probably would never watch this, but if you ever do watch this, much respect though, because the world itself needed that break. That's a hard death to live with, man. Four-star Dragon Ball to end the show off, man. Let's get it low.
All right, everybody, we would like to thank you for making it to this point in the video, because that means you either watch this long or let it run this long, and we really appreciate that, because either way you do it, it helps out the channel a lot. If you want to help out the channel even more, if you did go on to like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more from the 1216 podcast, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notified every time we drop something new, whether it's myself, whether it's 12, or whether it's us together, hit that notification bell. You get notified anytime something new comes out. And we will see y'all in the next one.
7 seconds of rest.